What's up, y'all? This is Anthony, aka Sir Kibble2, and this is the Project Spark beta for Windows 8.1. The Xbox One beta hasn't started yet, so that's why I'm not doing that, but that is coming in February. In the last video, I showed y'all how to create your own adventure aspects of the game, which was a bit on the longer side, so in this video I'm showing you the creation options, and it will be a lot shorter for your viewing convenience. The thing about these creation tools is if you're not already into creating stuff, it's going to be a lot to wrap your head around. There's quite a bit of flexibility. I started my time playing the tutorial to get used to the systems, and you figure out pretty quick you can edit just about anything. Like, it gets pretty darn deep. And it starts with code. That's code with a K. It kind of makes me think of Donkey Kong. Anyway, every pre-made character or anything with a brain already has code attached to it, but that doesn't mean it's ready for what you want it to do. I can create a character, and if I go into their brain, which is the code page area, there's quite a bit of code already written for the type of character they're predetermined to be. So you can wipe the code if you want to control them, then add your own controls for the character. But even as robust as the coding gets, they make it pretty simplistic. They talk in terms of when and do. So when I hit the WASD keys, what does my character do? Then from a number of options all placed in categories, you can choose move, and that's what your character will do. But it's not so specific that you have to map which keys are up, down, left, and right. And to make sure you don't get confused, you won't find what options in the do panel and vice versa. There's gamepad and mouse and keyboard options. You can add attacks, jumps, and even make the camera follow your character. And that's the simplistic version of everything. It gets way more complicated than that. If you want to get stupid, you can make an acorn be your character. So they give you a lot of freedom and options to do what you want to do. They even have template brains for different genres ranging from first-person shooter to third-person adventure, and options for AI like birds. So if you want to get creative, you got tools to do it. When it comes to building a world, it's as simple as choosing the sculpt tool and hitting the left mouse button and painting away. You can also paint the terrain to add grass and things like that. Getting the scale right is hard, but if you're getting into this, you won't be creating anything instantly anyway, so it's going to take time and patience. Go figure. But I did find the editing tools finicky at times. When I would paint in terrain, sometimes the camera would freeze because my mouse would connect with the editing tiles. You know, they don't want the camera to move wildly as you're trying to choose a tool, so the concept makes sense. I just never found a way to remove the HUD, so if there isn't a way, that's going to get really obnoxious. Now remember, this is a free-to-play game. Not everything is unlocked, and that's the tricky part. If you're invested in creating things and you want to have as much freedom as you want, you're going to have to pay for things. The good news is that you can pay using in-game credits instead of tokens, but there's still nothing showing the ratio of credits to tokens, so I can't really help you there. They're also not showing how much stuff actually is, so I'm hoping that's just a beta thing. So once I finished learning everything, I decided to hop in and try my hand at creating something myself. I wasn't really inspired to create anything specific, so the first thing that came to my mind was creating the mountain in Bob-omb Battlefield from Mario 64. And as you can see, utter failure. I just gave up after a while because I needed to start recording and editing, but you know, I give myself an E for effort. I'll take it. But that's it. That's the creation tools. Thanks for watching. There will be one more video showcasing the community aspect of the game, as I'll be checking out what others have made, so that'll be pretty entertaining. For more on video game music and games, keep it locked here at VGM Authority. Later.